All right, class, last lecture. Second to last lecture. Limiting reagents. What are these? This is a concept that we've been building up to all this chapter, dealing with balancing equations, what we call stoichiometry, figuring out how much product we have or how much we will get based on a value of one of our reagents. And now we're going to come tying this all together. And so how we explain this concept is basically how you make a BLT. So we got bacon. Let me get my pen. Yeah, bacon! Good stuff. And let's say we have 13 slices. And we got lettuce. And we got 17 slices. And we got tomatoes. And we have 10. And we got bread. And we have 17. So what we do is that when we make our sandwich, one BLT is equal to 2 pieces of bread. So we got 2 bread. And we have, let's say, 3 lettuce, 4 pieces of bacon, and 2 tomatoes. So, what we say? Bread, we've got 17 there. There we go. So what we have is, so how many sandwiches can we make from all of these stuff? So let's look at bread. We got 2 slices of bread. 2 goes into 17. Oh, let's see, 8 times. So we can make 8 sandwiches and have 1 piece left over. Tomatoes 2, we can make 5 sandwiches with tomatoes. Lettuce going to 17, let's go 3 6s are 18, 3 15, so that's going to be 5 sandwiches with 2 left over. And bacon, we're going to have 3 with 1 left over. So how many sandwiches can we make? Can we make 3, 5, or 8? Whatever's less, the lowest number is how much we're going to make. So we're going to use up 12 pieces of bacon when we make these 3 sandwiches. We got 1 left, poor thing. And then we're going to use up, let's see, 9 pieces of lettuce, 6 pieces of bread, and 6 pieces of tomato. So that's how we make our BLT. So this is what we mean by limiting it. We have all these ingredients, but we've got one thing that's going to limit how much we can sell or how much we're going to make. And this is what limiting reagents do. And so limiting reagents is a reagent that limits the amount of products formed. It's going to run out first. And then we're going to talk about excess. Excess is basically the stuff that makes the most. We got after the reaction stops, you're still going to have that reagent there. Sometimes we just write excess because we've got a whole bunch of it. We don't care how much we have. We know everything's going to react. And we don't care. What we care is about the limiting reagent. So here's the steps to do this. So we're going to at least have 2. Every reagent will have a mass. So you convert the mass of reagent to moles, then convert the moles of reagent to moles of product, then repeat with all the other reagents. Then you're going to have at least 2 answers, maybe 3, and you can compare the moles of product. Which reagent is going to make the less product is limiting. Then you take that value and convert to moles of product to get the mass of product. And that's what is limiting reagents. So let's see how we do this. So we have, in this reaction, 2 atoms of copper, reaction of 1 sulfur to produce copper 2 sulfide. And we got 80 grams of copper and 25 grams of sulfur. So let's go 80 grams of copper, and we're going to convert this to moles of copper. So 1 mole of copper is going to have a mass, a mole mass, off. Let me check my periodic table. 63.55. So we do the mathematics, and it's going to be 1.258 moles of copper. And the thing is, now we change that. So 1 mole of Cu2S reacts with 2 moles of copper. And then we have the amount of copper that the copper sulfide we're going to make, and that is 0.629 moles of copper 1 sulfide. So this is how we figure out how much we make. Now we're going to start off with sulfur. Sulfur is going to be 25 grams. So start over here at 25 grams. And then we divide by the molecular weight of sulfur, which is 32.09. And then we do the mathematics. And that's equal to 0.779 moles of sulfur. And in our equation up here, it's a 1-to-1 relationship, so it's 1-to-1. And we always like to put this down just to make sure we got it right. And that means we make 0.779 moles of copper 1 sulfide. Now, which one's less? This is where we do the mathematics, because even though this has a less mass, we actually have more moles of sulfur. It's going to make more moles of copper 1 sulfide than the copper will. So this is our limiting reagent. So copper is limiting. It's going to run out first. And so we'll go 0.629 moles of copper 1 sulfide. And to figure out the molecular weight of that, sulfur again is 32.09 plus 2 copper units, 63.55. That's going to be 159.19 grams per mole. Times 0.629, we're going to end up with 100 grams. 100.13 grams of copper sulfide. And that makes it about right. So this is how you do limiting reagent, folks. And this is what your problem is going to be on your assignment. If you have any questions, please give me a call, email me, or text me, and we'll get this thing sorted out. Thank you.